Hello, scholars. This is Larry A. Boldman, Jr., your professor. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know some dates that are coming up. First of all, I want to make sure that all of you know that if you don't have the book, you can use other resources for your lecture discussion boards. I will not take off points for doing so. Use Google to find answers whenever it comes to your study guides. Use any resources that is to your advantage. Just make sure whenever you are using a resource that you are citing the resource and all is good. Um, we're going through some tough times right now. I myself had pneumonia, been fighting it for a while, got tested for COVID-19. It came back negative, but I've had several antibiotics. Uh, Basically, I'm feeling a lot better, not 100%, but I'm getting there. And I've created a class online. I know this isn't ideal for you guys, but to where your lecture notes are your discussion board because it's very important to be able to access those lecture notes that go with your PowerPoints. And also by digging into the book or other resources if you do not have the book, we learn about the subject, more about the subject. Um, there's time to catch up. You have until April 28th, which is your finals date, to finish your work. That's also the extra credit. I put chapter 29 lecture notes through 31 for 10 points extra credit, whichever, ones you want to get done, or if you feel like you need extra credit. I'm really looking mostly that the work is being done and that there is some content in the work. I'm not being hard on spelling or anything. Use your mobile devices if you need to do your work. Just anything you can. And I know that there's a lot of anxiety going on when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. We just have to move forward. And I know all of you have the ability to get an A in this class. If not, get an A pass. Um, if you feel like that you're not getting as good a scores as you want whenever it comes to the quizzes, I have made that extra credit available to you. And that's under the discussion boards at the bottom, chapter 29 through 31. If you go under discussions, that's where you'll find your discussions boards. Under, my dogs are making noise. You'll have to excuse them. Um, Under the discussion where description of what you need to do alphabetically is the PowerPoint number for that particular chapter that you were to write on. I can understand if you don't get through like the entire PowerPoint. I'm not going to be completely stern on that as long as you give me a chunk of information. Um, Basically, it allows us to, if we want to dig deeper, go into other people's discussions and learn more about the chapter by making them PowerPoint lecture discussions. Your PowerPoints are under PowerPoint, like normal. That's where you can go in and after you find alphabetically, after the descriptions, um, what has been assigned to you, what number of slide, and all of those are uploaded. Your quizzes are uploaded. Your final is uploaded. I have made the quizzes so easy. The only thing you need to do, you have 5 questions on the quiz study guides for each of your quizzes. If you can find the answers to those, you are going to pass the final as well because those are the same questions I'm asking in the final. I'm not switching anything up. Out of those 5 questions on your quizzes, 3 of the questions will be your actual quiz. Now, you might have noticed people have getting their work done on time. I'm throwing them an extra 5 points on their quizzes if their work is done on time. But I'm not taking away points on people that are turning in late work because of the circumstances that we are under when it comes to the COVID-19 crisis, state of crisis, our nation's in. Well, obviously the whole world. Right now, we are living history, so that's exciting but scary at the same time. Uh, Also, if if you have any problems, contact me. I've given you my phone number. Uh, it is under the announcement. I just sent out an announcement stating that April the 28th is the last time that you can turn in work, and it's the date of your final. And I have to put a stop there, and because of the fact that I have to turn in your grades. Like I said, call me. I am at your disposal. Right now, I've got my schoolwork done. I'm actually working on certificates and other areas just to um, basically make myself busy. And plus, reporting on yoga in a local and how useful it can be for trauma and going through something like COVID-19. Um, it's something you can do and with family members, and I understand that a lot of us are under stress. We can get through it. There are days that I try not to think about it, try not to watch the news, as I'm getting a news update on my watch about COVID-19. uh, anyway, attendance does not apply. Use your library resources. Um, Seely, be quiet. It's my dog. Anyway, make sure that you give yourself due time to catch up with your work.